So I'm going to turn the mic off. Huh. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but I don't know why it looks like that. Okay, I don't know why. I think that should have fixed it. Shit, now I'm baked. Wow. So there we go. This is my terrible Wi-Fi. So that's twice in one show it disconnected. So now two shows are fucked. And anyone I could have sent a link to, gone. So yeah, that blows. But I will continue on. I will go back. I was watching the Xbox partner preview, and now that I've hardwired also the Ethernet cord, there shouldn't be any reason for it to disconnect now. So let's go back to the Xbox partner preview, and I will start over again. This is essentially just be what I'll be talking about for the rest of the show. If you're in the chat and you're new, say what's up. Hoping if I can turn it up, the bit rate up a little. I don't know.
You never know what it will be. The thing that changes you forever. The danger no one else sees. Lurking in the shadows. Waiting for its prey.
Shaw to control.
We have learned. We've prepared. And we won't let it happen again. A reckoning is coming.
That looks pretty cool. Hopefully that means there's werewolves in it, or is that just a giant bat? Still enough werewolves out there. But that's really cool. Xbox Play Anywhere. It doesn't say Game Pass. It's like they're having less and less games coming out on Game Pass and more out on just Play Anywhere. Play. Fuck. Why do I have to minimize it for it to fucking play?
Learn more about this world premiere and the dangerous art of hunting the supernatural over on Xbox Wire.
No matter what we say, the choice still has to be yours.
The opposite of the void. How far can memory-type resonators go before its power consumes them?
At worst, this anomaly might be tied to the power of the Thrunodian, too. It seems they're already preparing their next phase.
Even if what I choose ends up making things worse.
Even then, it'll be okay. At least we've tried our best till the end and have no regrets.
No rush. Go see it for yourself.
Someday, we'll meet again.
Cluster cannon ready. The savior rises.
My scalpel etches your epitaph.
Straight to the stars. Really?
Go after it. I'll handle the rest.
Wuthering Waves. What is that? See, that one's Xbox Game Pass, but notice how these are way down in the corner in the left. Like, why are they so far down in the corner? That's weird to me. Like, they could be right here, but instead it's down on the left side, on the lower left side, which is like an area people just don't generally look at. It's very weird that they're not drawing your eye to it.
It was like another life. Everything made sense to you.
Oh, you're back already? Wait, so you flew in on that?
Now, every voice a tight beam.
Tgan will easily turn this into a massacre if they want.
We need him alive!
Locked on to you, like a torpedo.
Do not interfere.
The universe never tells us if we did right or wrong.
Must be the expansion game. Just looks like massive.
Series belongs to Belters. I didn't become a mercenary to run away from my enemies.
Fear festering into hatred. Typical.
Surely a little gun doesn't scare.
I want to see what that, like, Paragon, whatever. This looks really good. Like, this looks really good. So it does look a lot like Starfield. This is basically what Starfield looks like. You could just tell someone that this is Starfield and they'll believe you.
Series belongs to Belters. I didn't become a mercenary to run away from my enemies.
You had two options in the corner, but does that mean every option only has two options?
Fear festering into hatred. Typical.
Surely a little gun doesn't scare you.
A Trojan horse. Tgan let its own enemies in.
An enemy of my enemy is my friend.
We have to find our own answer.
Yeah, that looks sick. And it's coming to Game Pass. That looks really sick. I mean, at the same time, it basically just looks like Starfield and some Cyberpunk and some Dead Space. So it doesn't exactly look, and Mass Effect. So, I mean, it doesn't actually look like it's an original idea, but it looks like what it's doing really well. But I mean, it does look a lot like Starfield, like especially if you put it in third person like they do. I'm playing Starfield right now, and I'm playing entirely in third person just to see what it's like, because I almost never play Bethesda games in third person. But it looks a lot like Starfield when you put it in third person. So, I mean, I wish it looked more original in sort of design, but it's the same design as the show itself, because yeah, the show is based on a game. I mean, this game is based on a show, and maybe the show's based on books, I forget. But the show is good. So yeah, this is The Expanse, coming in about a year. Available April 22nd. Oh, can I get in on that? Closed beta. It only shows Xbox. Is this... I don't know. I guess would it only show Xbox if it is just on Xbox? This looks like something that would be cross-platform. Getting a beta. Find out how to get in and what's in store over on Xbox Wire.
The Expanse, Osiris Reborn, is getting a beta. Find out how to get in and what's in store over on Xbox Wire.
I'm writing this from our old cell, my friend. Your departure caused quite the commotion back home. But I'm proud of you for making it out when you got the chance. I've sent this letter to the address I once knew. That empty old farm up in the mountains. Ashen Ridge is a good, humble town with good people in it. Warm, welcoming, but not too inquisitive. I have fond memories of that place. I hope you can make a few of your own. But be wary. You'll reap what you sow. You've always had a knack for figuring things out. That resourcefulness will keep you out of trouble, or land you right in the middle of it. Take an old man's advice. Keep busy, lay low. Idle hands are the devil's playground. Make something of yourself, for yourself, while you still can.
Looks like we're late for this one, too.
We have to stop getting snacks on the way!
But not too inquisitive. I have fond memories of that place. I hope you can make a few of your own. But be wary. You'll reap what you sow. You've always had a knack for figuring things out. That resourcefulness will keep you out of trouble, or land you right in the middle of it. Take an old man's advice. Keep busy, lay low. Idle hands are the devil's playground. Make something of yourself, for yourself, while you still can.
Grieve seasons. Game Pass. See? Alright, so then it does show PlayStation Switch, so then the Expanse game is exclusive, so that's impressive, because it looks really good.
Oh, man. Looks like we're late for this one, too.
We have to stop getting snacks on the way!
Your little naps aren't helping either.
I get puffy when I don't. But that's beside the point. Let's blast our way out of here before we're greater than that.
Time to get serious.
Teleport first. Think never.
Lava golems. If only I had a garden hose.
Brace yourselves. I'm about to solve everything violently. Look at that!
Another end of the world situation.
So Serious Sam, I heard about this one, so that's interesting. They're rebooting it or bringing it back, and it looks like they're doing a multiverse version, because I've never played any Serious Sam game, but it just looks like Duke Nukem to me, but that looks cool. That looked a lot like Yakuza or Like a Dragon, so I mean, is it part of it? It looks exactly like it, and they have weird names. I'll look these games up once I look through the once I'm done watching the preview. I want to look these games up to see what else we can find out.
Excited for Xbox Presents a special look at Stranger Than Heaven? Discover more about this special deep dive broadcast on Xbox Wire.
was a funny ass trailer. That dude was freaking out. I can't remember if this is the first time they went 3D with Super Meat Boy, because I know it was always the 2D. But I thought they already come out with the 3D style. Or this could be completely brand new the first time. But yeah, they always tell you that it's coming to everything. So Xbox XX, Xbox on PC, Xbox Cloud.
There's nothing to be afraid of.
I'll wake at dawn today, when I'll see my lover sleeping.
One jump at a time.
You're doing great.
In a world that's one can't deny it.
Life is about stories. About where we've been. About where we're going. Still as beautiful as I remember. About the people we meet along the way.
Oh, hello, sir. Welcome to Carl's Pumpkin Mart.
Hey! What are you doing to my van?
What does it look like? I'm fixing it.
The things we discover.
Hey, what are you doing out there?
And the things we leave behind.
What?
How will your story end, Alfie?
Is there a past you wish you could rewrite? Loop start. There's not enough time. It's not over yet. I'll change the future. There's still time.
That looked pretty cool, though I can't figure out what it is still. Is that like a roguelike or roguelite? I never know the difference between a like and a light. Only on Xbox and Steam. So ascend to 0.
Oh my god.
Oh, sick.
I didn't do this.
I feel like you've said that a lot in your life.
That game looks really cool. It's getting a lot of good reviews, but I didn't know it's not on Xbox yet. Visually, it looks amazing, though. I mean, it looks like Invincible. You're playing like the animation is treated just like a TV animation, and I love the style. It kind of looks like Invincible or something, but it's not coming to Game Pass. Bit of disappointment because I really would like to play it, but I'm very leery about buying brand new games now.
Had a lot in your life.
Check out how Dispatch changed the game over at Xbox Wire. Spoiler, they just made all the characters hot.
Where is everyone?
Warning. Adverse weather conditions detected. Wind speeds reaching survival threshold. Seek shelter.
ADS, Alien Death Storm.
Yeah, that one looks pretty sick, though. You know, it still doesn't look like anything original, but it still looks really good. It's like Alien Isolation. Pussyface. Yo, move, Pussyface. Xbox Series X. PC, Xbox Cloud, PlayStation 5. Excuse me.
Dive deeper into the tense, volatile atmosphere of Alien Deathstorm in an interview with developer Rebellion over on Xbox Wire.
Listen up, you useless frogs. Your king is hungry and I want my next meal now. You have 15 minutes to get into that sewer and find me some food. So start searching, or I'll eat you instead. Use that sticky tongue of yours to drag back something nice and juicy. Rubber frogs say stick together when you get down there. The sewers change every time we go and they're full of dangerous traps and strange creatures. Now what are you waiting for? Move! Next time, I want even more. And then more. And more. And more.
They're barfing up food. That's gross. Frog Squad? What even is that? Is it like Pikmin with frogs? That was gross. They're like puking up the food back up onto the plate. So they puked the food for the king and he eats it. It's gross. All the viewers I had earlier are now gone. I had like the most I had, now they're gone. Fuck me. Ukraine, but it's not the same guys, right? It's not replaced, right?
This story is full of mysteries, like the zone itself. I could never understand why those guys can't just live in peace. The zone has enough to offer without spilling blood over it. When I heard what happened that sunny day, a chill ran down my spine.
I was there. It was night, and it was raining.
Do you call this peace, Veronin? Is this what peace looks like to you? My guys, they let your men in, shared their food, and what did they get in return? According...
But graphically, it looks really thinking good. Like, it looks pretty awesome. But it also just looks like another Ukraine survivalist stalker metro style game.
to Section 6, Paragraph B of the D4 Agreement. In case of suspicion regarding one of the parties attacking the other, the affected party has the right to secure and surveil a member of the suspected aggressor.
No one is being taken!
That is my decision to make.
There can be no compromises in this war. We are the ones standing between the zone's plague of filth and ordinary people.
Whichever way we go, we always end up in the same exact spot. That's justice, I suppose. That's the end of D4.
It is Stalker 2. It looks... It must be on PC. Like, I played Stalker 2. Does not look that good on Series X. But why is it saying it's not on Game Pass when Stalker 2 already is? Unless they removed it.
Are you ready, Skiff? To discover the price of freedom.
Uncover the first details that make up Stalker 2's upcoming major expansion on Xbox Wire.
Is there an entire channel about it? Oh, Alcat. Yeah, I want to look more. I want to see more about The Expanse. It looks pretty freaking dope.
전하께 아뢰옵니다. 산천의 초목이 이미 시들어 죽었사오고 한성 안팎에는 굶어 죽은 백성의 시신이 쌓여가고 있사옵니다. 백성들이 굶주림에 미쳐 이제는 서로의 살을 뜯어먹고 있사옵니다. 살아있는 이가 죽은 이를 잡아먹고 그 죽은 이가 또다시 누군가의 식량이 되옵니다. 식인이 전염병처럼 번지고 있사온데 나라의 기둥이 무너지고 있사옵니다, 전하. 게다가 삼남 지방에는 정체를 알 수 없는 무리들이 출몰하여 고을을 불태우고 백성들과 관리들을 무참히 도륙하고 있사옵니다. 바라옵건대 전하, 부디 백성들을 구하여 주소서.
Yeah, the fighting in that looked pretty awesome. The combat looked friggin' sick. I don't know if this is considered a Souls-like or not, because those are getting pretty old, but it strikes me as this kind of not so much a Souls-like. It just... anything that's third person now, and this kind of style, people just kind of assume it's like a Souls-like. But is Musa Dirty Fate? Does that mean there's another Musa, or is that just... I don't know. Having double titles is just irritating. Musa Dirty Fate. If it's the first game, just call it Musa.
The inhabitants of the archipelago had quite a range of ideas about who ultimately would come to save them. But even their gloomiest pessimists could never have imagined they'd be pinning all their hopes on a ridiculous old man. Undoubtedly, he was a spry old fellow for someone so clearly beyond his expiration date. But still, what could anyone honestly expect from a walking fossil? Maybe he'd pester everyone with endless questions, or trace his finger across his maps, which are no less ancient than he. But you'd have to be downright bats to think he'd actually defeat anyone with that funny little cane. Of course, one can blindly hope that certain creatures might rather choose to withdraw, if only out of immense respect for the age-old wisdom of the venerable reanimated museum exhibit. But most won't be surrendering without a fight. On the other hand, isn't that how every ancient geezer recounts the story of his life? Dramatic, fantastic, as if every trivial excursion were transformed into a series of trials, and every new day brought inevitable pain. And were this life eternal, there would be no end to the suffering. It's true what they say. Some people get so old, they simply forget to die.
That looked pretty weird. Graphically, though, the graphics are beautiful. Those animated style graphics. It looks like you're playing an old Jewish guy. And then the fact that his name was Goldman, I don't know. I'm getting weird Jewish vibes from this. I don't know how people feel about Jewish people right now with the whole Israel thing, but visually it looks stunning. Demo available? Is there a demo on Xbox? I'll see if there is after.
Marzir, Astar balna diwin ko nara. Petir mardeshkal.
Andir Edvos ko girameltat, ko strila bikan.
Okay, what kind of style of game is this? It's like third person, almost tactical-ist? Because that sounds like a cool idea. If that's what it is.
Konara. Petir mardeshkal.
That looked like almost like a turn-based tactical, which I love, but is this turn-based tactical in third person? Wow. Is it tactical turn-based? Like I love these style of games. These are like kind of my favorite style of games now, but like it's third person or it switches to third person when you shoot them? I wonder.
Andir Edvos ko girameltat, ko strila bikan.
What is that? looks kind of standard. I mean, but what is it? It's like third person, but then when you battle, it's turn-based, maybe? Which is, not many games do that. Usually it's isometric.
Balna zipiernin, oprin del terzi.
Okay, that looks fucking awesome. Never heard of it. Came out of nowhere. Looks fucking cool as shit. I gotta look up more of that. That looks really cool. It's like I can't figure out what it is. Like a third-person turn-based tactical. Noble Bull, what's going on? My stream died twice. I don't know if you're watching any of them, but my Wi-Fi turned off twice, and I lost both my shows. So then I hardwired my I hardwired my Ethernet to the computer, so it shouldn't disconnect. But damn, if you were on earlier and the show dropped out, my B. But as always, thanks for being here. I'm in the middle of watching the Xbox partner preview. Haven't watched it yet. This is my first time watching it. So yeah, let me know what you think if you saw it.
In the name of Hades, let's begin.
Let's see how strong you really are.
I cannot stop Kronos on my own. Will you aid me?
Our power now is yours.
They're going to love this.
It will shine so bright it hurts.
Why are you here?
Vengeance for my family.
Hades 2 I have no interest in. I just had myself muted. So yeah, I was saying I played the first one and it didn't do a whole lot for me. So I turned it off. Or I uninstalled it. Coming April 14th. So like a month, less than a month.
The critically acclaimed sequel to the godlike roguelike is coming soon to Xbox. Find out more on Xbox Wire.
I thought it already was. Yeah, I'm going to Xbox Wire after this for sure. Read more about it.
Just take care of your little freaking robo-zoo and let me do my thing. All of humanity has disappeared. Sound like the biggest missing persons case in the history of the world? Yeah, thank God I'm on the job. Artificial Detective 2846. Best detective in the world. Only detective in the world. The point is this, all right? I'm gonna solve this case. There's just one piece in the puzzle that's driving me crazy. No touching. You got your toy? These are my toys. I'm a detective, not a babysitter, all right?
That looked cool. Artificial Detective. Coming next year. Play anywhere. No Game Pass.
Step into the dystopian world of Artificial Detective and meet its creators in a developer interview over on Xbox Wire.
Is that it? I think it is. It's just Xbox Wire. Oh, they're having a standalone broadcast for Stranger Than Heaven. So is this officially Xbox Wire? This is what the Xbox Wire looks like. Xbox Wire, Xbox Wire, Xbox Wire, Xbox Wire, sorry, Wire. I guess it's just news.sexbox. So they have like a little blurb for like every game. I want to see one for that Vaunted game. That game was like the biggest surprise because I didn't hear anyone talk about it in any of the movies or videos I saw. Ascend to Zero? Oh, I don't remember that one. I didn't even remember hearing anybody do a talk barely, and it was Aaron Paul. Yes, I remember someone saying that, but I barely remember hearing anybody even talk during the partner preview. But he's also in Dispatch. So I don't know, this is just basically a recap of what we saw. Alien Deathstorm was is that a new, world premiere. So there are some world premieres, not all of them. Hunter the Reckoning was a world premiere. Artificial Detective, Alien Deathstorm. So some of these were new, some of these weren't. But Alien Deathstorm, Rebellion, okay, they did Atomfall. That only came out like a year or two ago. An atmospheric first-person adventure where second-to-second survival hinges on responding to a monstrous, constantly shifting threat in a storm-blasted off-world colony. In the world premiere, we got a first glimpse of a settlement ravaged by violent weather conditions and terrifying alien creatures. Figuring what happened quickly evolves into a fight for survival. Heading to Series X, PC, Xbox Cloud. So they had extended interviews for certain movies. Artificial Detective is a stylish post-apocalyptic venture. In the trailer, you meet a wisecracking robot detective tasked with his greatest case yet, finding out why humanity has disappeared. One twist in the mystery, a single human child has been left behind, and the pair must work together to solve the case, save humanity in an explosive third-person action adventure. Coming 2027. Ascend to Zero is like meh, but action roguelike. They're doing it alphabetical. Jump into a whimsical platformer coming to Xbox later this year. This is the eternal life of Goldman. In the titular Goldman, you'll explore a world a magical hand-drawn world inspired by fairy tales and myths. Your mission is to kill a deity, a mysterious, fearsome creature that everybody knows about, but no one has ever seen, equipped with his trusty cane and a unique host of abilities. Goldman must adventure across the vibrant landscape. Each area and level lovingly crafted and colored by hand using classic frame-by-frame techniques. So yeah, the ones I always liked was this The Expanse, Osiris Reborn, and Dispatch, I guess. That's not new though. A fresh look at gameplay for The Expanse, alongside news that a beta for the title is coming April 2026, and the game's release window is now set for spring 2027. In this third-person action RPG set in James S.A. Corey's iconic universe, the power balance between Mars and the Belt is on the edge of collapse. As your own custom captain, you gather a crew and forge your own path through a volatile system shattered by conflict. This sounds exactly like Mass Effect. That's like the exact same story of Mass Effect. Find out how to access the beta and more. Players can access the beta, access to a Series X beta in 2026. I hope I can get in on that somehow. The Expanse, both books and show, has always been praised for its realistic portrayal of our future. Humanity ventured forth, building colonies on Luna, Mars, and the asteroid belt, but at its core remain largely the same. How much do they have to say? I don't need to read all of it. Talking too much makes me tired. My voice gets tired. See, that looks very Mass Effect-y to me. Not that that's a bad thing. In The Expanse, Osiris was born. This is the world where your character and your identical twin, Jay, were born, seeking a better and simpler life. You both joined Pinkwater Security as mercenaries, but you couldn't possibly have imagined that you would end up witnessing a massacre of thousands of innocent people on Eros Station. The tragic deaths of your friend and colleagues, and that you would be forced to hijack an enemy's experimental space ship, making yourself a target for their vengeance. We're delighted to have presented a new trailer. I don't need to read all that. I just wanted to read the synopsis. Oh, really? Oh, that's what it is. You can get the beta, but you have to pre-order. That's what you're saying? I don't like that. It's like, what's the point of having the beta if you already have the game? Betas are more for like testing the game before it comes out, not as a pre-order incentive. I don't like that. It's like telling you about what the beta is about. Like, why would you want to spoil it? You fucking jerk. Sorry. My language is salty. Forever Ago looks not interesting. Some basic Annapurna style games. Frog Squad. Graves. Hunter the Reckoning. Feudal Korea. Serious Sam. I want to get down to the Vanguard. This is the very bottom. Vaunted, yeah. Vaunted is another world premiere we showed today. A tactical RPG with explosive action and dynamic combat where turn-based planning is paired with real-time action to open up unique opportunities. That sounds great. Unravel the story of an expedition gone horribly wrong with the help of 3 extremely unreliable narrators, powerful weapons, unique special abilities, and a band of questionable allies. It's coming this year, and it just got announced. Where did it even come from? This game is a work in progress. Don't need to read that part. A millennium since the fall of the Galactic Empire, chaos reigns supreme. Mercenaries and treasure hunters vie for priceless imperial relics, exploring far-flung ancient ruins. Whoa. Holy shit. That's all about the game. Mercenaries and treasure hunters vie for priceless imperial relics, exploring far-flung ancient ruins and battling ruthless rivals, monstrous aliens, and giant robots in search of the ultimate score. When three mismatched scoundrels return empty-handed from a disastrous expeditiones, the powerful syndicate that funded them demands answers. Taunted is a tactical RPG with explosive action and dynamic combat, where turn-based planning is paired with real-time action that opens up unique opportunities. Leap into cover on your turn to dodge enemy counterattacks. Set Overwatch angles to return the favor as your foes scramble into position. Or send enemies flying through the air with the help of a well-placed grenade to whittle them with bullets before they hit the ground. See, that's like the style of game that I really love, that I didn't always love, but then I played Gears Tactics, and I love that, and Mutant Year Zero. But it's like, is it standard isometric and then, but until you make a move and then it turns to 3D or turns to third person? That's what it seems like. So you run around the world, kind of like the color animation style is almost a little Borderlandsy. See, that's what I was looking at. Pictures like this. This looks like a pretty standard turn-based tactical view. You could probably zoom in and out and move the camera around. So that's your turn. Then you can see who is trying to beat the assassins. Yeah. Pretty standard looking tactical stuff, but it still looks great. Choose your storyteller. And it's got like different answers to things. Like you can do that whole thing in the game. When three mismatched scoundrels return empty-handed from a disastrous expedition, the powerful syndicate that funded them demands answers. Vaunted as a tactical RPG with explosive action and dynamic combat. Oh, I've already read that. It all begins with your capture at the hands of a benefactor who's become to collect, curious about the missing return on his investment, and looking for answers with the help of his armed thugs. Tell the story of an expedition gone horribly wrong with the help of three extremely unreliable narrators. Up to new branches. So, like, what is it? Like Ramashan, whatever it's called, by Akira Kurosawa. Allowing you to switch between their perspectives for a wildly different outcome with every new turn. Diaz is an uncorrigible liar, thief, and con artist with a list of enemies too long to count. An excellent flanker, a mastermind at finding loot, and quick to make friends with scientists and outsiders. Diaz always finds the shortest path to the richest treasure. Gendril is a tough-talking mercenary with deep underworld contacts and the arsenal to take on any foe, a battle-scarred fighter and consummate professional. So it's like telling you what each one of their like styles is. Gendril's, pretty basic, the fighter, warrior character, because he's big and whatever. He knows that in this business, violence is usually the answer. Kaivath is a powerful young warlock and the last of her kind, hailing from a destroyed world and empowered by cybernetic enhancements. She wields a kind of magic not seen for a millennium. Utterly ruthless and driven equally by ambition and vengeance, she views others as a means to an end. So that's the three characters you play. Well, I'm very intrigued with this game. Never even heard of it, and no one seemed to talk about it in any of the previews I seen. So weird that no one's bringing this up, because this one looks like really cool, and I love it. With their backs against the wall, three ruthless scoundrels say whatever it takes to make out with their lives, even if it means a betrayal. There's like a lot of details here. We'll have to work together with a ship full of criminals, mercenaries, and bounty hunters in a desperate bid for survival. Explore their backstories to see how their paths cross with your intrepid anti-heroes. Kit them out with powerful class-based equipment, ranging from sentry turrets, which I love turret styles, and jetpacks, to sniper rifles and handguns. That is pretty standard, like turn-based style stuff, where you can have sentries and jetpack to different areas. Build relationships and reputations that might just make the difference between life and death. Assemble the right party for the task at hand as you tackle a variety of missions and watch as each of your heroes and companions levels up and improves their capabilities individually. Falling behind or bounding ahead based on how well they do in combat. If you're new here, if you're new watching, if you know who I am, post something in the comments. I'm talking about the Xbox partner preview. Specifically, I'm talking about this game called Vaunted, which came out of nowhere and no one's been talking about, and it looks really cool. Create diverse builds, explore powerful upgrades, and develop unique synergy between the characters at play with every retelling of the tale. So you play the game 3 times through or something, but is each time different? Same area, different character, or different area as well? All 3 heroes have their own versions of events, and though the story continues when companions die. The death of the heroes gives you a chance to rewrite the current chapter from a different perspective. Each brings a different set of circumstances and opportunities for unique conversations. New loot, secrets across. I don't know, most of this is just like, even in death, some things carry over. Each of your heroes start to build a reputation based on the decisions they make, potentially impacting future interactions and unlocking new opportunities. What's more, your story starts to gain credibility as you progress through it. Sorry I keep doing that because I'm weird. And with each death, you can spend the credibility to unlock new advantages offered by each of these 3 heroes. Pack more grenades. Keep your guns operational for longer. Exploit status effects beyond the usual. Generally bolster your capabilities to make friends and dispatch enemies. Violence is inevitable. Whether you're dealing with the Syndicate, that's not an original name at all, other treasure hunters, mysterious alien life forms, or giant flamethrower welding robots. Violence is likely the answer to most of your problems, and Vaunted's blend of turn-based tactics and dynamic real-time action ensures you've always got options when the bullets start to fly, and find yourself dodging counterattacks on your turn as you scramble for cover. Look down your sights and take down your foes. Respond to enemy actions in kind, baiting them into traps and reacting to evolving situations to keep your squad alive. Vaunted takes the high-intensity action of a third-person shooter and blends it with the calculated tension of a high-stakes, turn-based, tactical RPG. So it's like third-person, but it's tactical RPG. That's very interesting. So it's third when you play it, but then... Ooh, join the Discord. I'll do that. All while putting you in charge of 3 extremely unreliable storytellers in the middle of an expedition that went horribly wrong. I'm going to join that Discord right now. Is it going to say that I'm already logged in? I'll do it after. I want to watch that trailer again, though. It was like a really good trailer.
Marzir. Astar balna diwin ko nara. Petir mardeshkal.
Andir Elos ko girameltat. Ko strila big khan.
So I want to go back through what things I can see that like go back because there's a card selection option. So I'm like, is that how you select your This kind of reminds me of how they do Midnight Suns, Marvel Midnight Suns. So yeah, that's how they pick their attacks, I guess. So it's like it's third person, then it's ISO when you're tactical, and then when you shoot, it's third. So this is like, I mean, it looks pretty standard, but at the same time, I still love it. It looks like you're upgrading it right there. Sigil Scout. Estimated damage. Yeah, this is all pretty standard in terms of like... I love it though. I'm down for this big time. Ooh, yeah. I love the I love this turret. Sentry turret's the best. There's a way to like go back way slower in YouTube without having to move it. So there's your player, and then is that your another player? Or you're by yourself? I guess it looks like the blue little thingies mean that that's your team, and the bad guys are the yellow pointy thingies. But it's like third person, but are they already set up? I mean, when you play, do you play with 4 other characters? That's like a lot. You only pick from 3, so why are you playing with 4 or 3 more? From what I've seen, no one likes you. Flirt, kinda. Insult her back. Concede the point. That's funny. Expect you, Doc. I know you. Except you, Doc. I know you. Why did they decide to like talk in like weird gibberish? But then there's like a fish helmet inside of a robot. I like that. Choose your storyteller. It only shows 3, so yeah. Can you switch from 3 on the fly though? Because like, it's giving me some Mutant Year Zero vibes. Although other than the fact that Mutant Year Zero is an Istro style, but this is in 3rd. This looks so cool. I'm really down for this. Select the merit. Steel Curtain. This is like some kind of perk whenever you level up. She's leveled up. Equip level 1 merit. 50% damage. 15% gain 1 after downing multiple enemies. These are all pretty standard. Like, yeah. So can you alternate these when you pick one, or is it permanent once you install it or to, upgrade to it?
Son!
The visual style looks really nice too. Like I dig it. Like the cell shaded style animation. Joint destroyed. +1 action for Gendril. Gendril? They're playing it on PC though. It's the only thing that matters. That game looks really damn cool. What does it say in the description? Nothing. It was on the page I was already on. Vaunted. Wonder if I could see anything else about it at all. Vaunted game. The only thing we got is Steam. Got nothing else. Then a bunch of other. It's probably the same description, essentially. The trailer. It's just like came out the other day, so it's like. So can you switch through your squad on the fly? I mean, if you're telling different stories between 3 different people, when you pick one, are you stuck with them or can you switch? Anyone who's new here, say what's up. Someone other than Noah Bull, say something in the chat. About links to what? Steam, Epic, Microsoft Store, Lost Lake Games, YouTube. They have a YouTube channel. Anything good on it? Nope, they just started. 94 subs. So they just started this fucking joined February 5th, 2018. So they've been on here since 2018 and they don't have any nothing there. So what does Lost Lake Game say? I'll just keep going down. I decided today I don't care how long my show is. I try to keep it 2 hours, but at the same time, yeah, my stupid show dropped twice, but I started at 12:30, and it's now almost 10 to 3. So I still count that as one show. So what games do they have besides Vaunted? Is that it? Nothing. They have one game. This game looks pretty tight. You can like click on everyone's LinkedIn. It's like I just keep going down and down more rabbit holes. It should just work because yeah. Come on, guys. Your own Discord link doesn't work? That's unprofessional, people. Blue Sky. I'm on Blue Sky. I'm on X. I'm on the Bizzle schedule. Fiddle. I'm gonna follow them motherfuckers. Lost Lake, then who's Hooded Horse? All these different names. So this is just like a publisher. There's tons of like small indie devs that, like, you know, good for them for still being able to stay open. Vaunted. Very interested in this game. Suddenly out of everything that I saw in that partner preview, this game was like, no one mentioned it in any of the shows I was watching. People were talking about it. They talked about everything else and didn't mention this game, and this one looks like the best one out of it, other than Osiris. Let's read more about that. Hey, I don't have anything more about it. Owlcat. I know I'm aware of games that they've made before, but we create CRPGs. That's all they ever do. But this isn't a CRPG. I thought CRPGs were the only ones that were isometric. So besides Osiris, oh yeah, they did Road Trader. That's a good game. Pathfinder, Wrath of Righteousness. Those are all pretty similar games, though. These three games are all pretty similar, of like the ISO stylish. Then the turn-based tactical combat, which I do like very much. So really, they've only made the same style of game pretty much over and over. Each mission in the Expanse Osiris Reborn presents you with a choice. One that may entail large, long-lasting consequences, and beta is no exception. It looks really stinking good. There's probably the PC version, of course. I mean, it's going to show the nicest version ever, but, you know, looks pretty standard in terms of LB is one weapon, looks like a grenade. RB is something else. Both are maybe your ultimate style design. I mean, the styles of this look very Starfield-y, but maybe Starfield is probably inspired by Expanse first. Or the books are based on. I guess it's based on books. Yeah, the novel series, which I've never read at all. I don't want to spoil this for you, but think carefully when making decisions that it might affect the lives of others. Maybe someone you barely know, or someone dear to you. But as you already know, the universe never tells us if we did right or wrong, and you will have to decide for yourself and ultimately face the consequences of your decision and actions. It's not just about bullets. What will you do to defend yourself against a persistent enemy hounding your every move? In the beta, you'll be able to try different weapons, shotguns, assault rifles, sniper rifles, pistols, and submachines. All use cover to avoid enemy fire, but don't stay in the same place for too long. Some cover can be destroyed. Enemies won't shy away from peppering you with a grenade or two. You can respond in kind, though various gadgets will be at your disposal, unlocking different abilities when you equip them. Use a grenade equipped with a small engine for zero gravity combat. A tactical scanner to reveal where the enemies are hiding. See, that just kind of sounds like Starfield as well. Or send a swarm of small drones after your enemies. These are just some of the many gadgets you'll be able to try in the beta. On top of that, we'll have an added exploit system where these are combat opportunities which your companions can utilize to eliminate an entire group of enemies in one go. Sometimes you will see certain areas your companion can interact with. Wait for a group of enemies to approach that area, then command your companion to deal with them. How many companions do you get? 3, like you and 2 more always seems to be the standard. Maybe it's 1 more. During the beta, only Zafar will be aiding you. Well, there you go. Well, okay, maybe just in the beta. But the trailer showcases some of your other potential crew members later in the game. One of them, the beautiful, mysterious, and surprisingly well-connected Regina. Voiced by Nola Klopp. Klopp? What kind of a last name is that? Nola Klopp. That's such a weird name. She's Dutch, British, American voice actor, singer, blah, 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 blah. She's into a lot of stuff. Mrs. Klopp will be able to leverage her networking skills to help you find allies against your common enemy. In combat, she will be far from dead weight, supporting you from afar with her excellent marksmanship. Another companion you can spot in the trailer is Tio, who serves as a medic aboard your ship, the Gemini. Michael, voiced by Will Dorenze Martin, is a fellow mercenary. Albeit one working for a competitor, his combat experience and skills will no doubt become a valuable asset. And finally, here's your dear twin, JJ. And there's your dear twin, JJ. J is your family, and even when they disagree with you, you know you can always rely on a sibling. First it says JJ, then it's J. So does that mean you're JJ and they're J? Or is your twin like... Is your name something else completely different? Or is it whatever name you want to give yourself? This is not the whole story. Know your whole crew, though, so stay tuned for more news from Owlcat Games. As you might expect, there's far more to tell you than we can squeeze in today. But we're delighted to say The Expanse will launch spring 2027. Look at that trailer again. Back to that trailer. It was a damn good trailer.
It was like another life. Everything made sense to you.
Oh, you're back already? Wait, so you flew in on that?
Now, every voice a tight beam.
Tgan will easily turn this into a massacre if they want.
We need him alive!
Locked on to you, like a torpedo.
Do not interfere.
The universe never tells us if we did right or wrong.
Series belongs to Belters. I didn't become a mercenary to run away from my enemies.
Fear festering into hatred. Typical.
Surely a little gun doesn't scare you.
A Trojan horse. Tgan let its own enemies in.
An enemy of my enemy is my friend?
So it's interesting here. You have space travel. So, and again, this reminds me a lot of Starfield, but also reminds me of Outlaws, Star Wars Outlaws, where you can fly and stuff. So, how much of that is part of the game? Reach strange objects.
We have to find our own answer.
It does look really good. Visually, does look a lot like Starfield, of course, and Mass Effects and whatnot, but who's this guy in the neck brace? Like, why is that what I'm seeing to the left or the right? Casual new gamer. Hello, I'm this right. Okay, what else? Ooh, subscribe to them. Just gonna see what happens when I Google-ite. Expanse Osiris Reborn. This is the Steam page. For Miller's Pack and Collector's Edition. So you have to pre-order to get the beta, which is just bull poopy. I do not like that. It's a nice sexy website, though. The website's very sexy. It's a sexy website. The editions. Digital packs. By becoming a founder, you're actively supporting development and helping shape the game. Standard pack. Why do they call it pack? It's like, what is this? Deluxe pack, Miller's pack. Who's Miller? Wait. Didn't it just say that you don't get beta access unless you pre-order the Miller's or Collector's Edition? See, that's whack. You got to pre-order it to access the beta, but then you also have to pre-order specifically 2 versions. Like, if you pre-order it, period, you should just get access. That's scummy. I don't like that at all. You get a ship model. Bunch of crap you just stick on the wall and you never touch again. It's like, that's why I don't get Collector's Edition, because unless there happens to be something in it that I really want, I've never bought one in my life. In my life. Whoa. So you get a big sexy box. You get an art book, patches, medallion, a figurine. It all looks nice, but I never would care for it. Name and credits. Name and credits for what? Miller's OPA armor, casual outfit. If you pre-order it, you can they'll put your name in the credits of the game. $289. That's a lot. This is a dev diary from November 2025. That's a while ago. Wait, there's a dev diary of it?
One of the biggest fears of an astronaut doing extravehicular activity, or EVA, is somehow becoming detached and floating away. Hi, I'm Leroy Chow. I'm a former NASA astronaut and ISS commander. Owlcat Games asked me to help them to create what it's like to live and work in space. And then it's really a challenge to take that experience and make it into a realistic game, and that's where their team stepped in.
We wanted to strike the right balance, realism grounded in science fiction, not simulation.
During real spacewalks, we actually use tethers to keep ourselves attached to the vehicle. In a reactive game, that would be too clumsy, and so mag boots is a creative way to kind of compromise and keep it realistic, but also be able to be reactive. But the fear is the same, becoming detached somehow and drifting away. And that's just one example. Even firearms would behave differently in space. Recoil and ballistics would also be different. People think about space as silent, but silence can mean danger.
How come no one's talked about this before? But yeah, that was cool when he was saying that, like, when you shot him, you could see the blood float off into the sky. Or plus, it's got like the mist that happens in real life when you shoot.
Different.
The blood like flies up and shit. That's pretty sweet.
People think about space as silent, but silence can mean danger. For example, inside of the space.
So that means they're in actual real space?
Spacesuit, there's a steady hum of the fan that's blowing oxygen over your face. The people at Owlcat Games did some research and figured out that vibrations caused by shots inside of a vehicle would translate to the hull and likely be felt through the mag boots.
We love the idea, but had to adapt it. Pre-realism would mean almost no sound in combat. No vacuum, you hear more than astronauts do, but far less than in atmosphere. What you hear is what you...
Okay, I'm sorry, that guy's accent is like, I can barely tell what he's saying.
Character feels. Breath comes vibrations. The tension stays, and so does the fear.
The mission crews train for months, even years together. The commander is chosen first and sets the tone. Just like in the game, trust takes time and shared experience.
The ship is crew's home. To craft the right atmosphere, we focus on the smallest of details. Life in space changes tastes. Astronauts often crave spices just to feel such sensations again. On Pink, water meals created from what could actually be grown in orbit. And in the same spirit, you'll even hear your companions discussing food and ingredients on the ship. We hope that our approach to blending realism with gameplay considerations will make players experience something engaging and truly immersive.
Ground control to Private J. Says you daydreaming again? I am. See, so we just need to shoot a few more unlucky bastards, and done. Us two merry mercs can finally have some shore leave. Where are you hoping we dock? How about Ganymede? Fresh veggies from the domes, no damn tube protein. And some cranky Martian Marines itching for a fight with their UNN counterparts. I'll pass. Other options? Series? I look a bit grim sometimes. And OPA extremists are working overtime to set the station on.
It really looks a lot like Starfield or Cyberpunk. Again, not a bad thing. It just looks like stuff we've seen before.
On fire. But it is the largest port in the belt, with a bar guide the size of the UNN's desk jockey manual. You told me you were tired of bars just yesterday. I said I'm tired of drinking with Luciana. She remembers too much and me too little. Forget series then. My suggestion? Eros.
Yeah, as you can see, these are their other games, which are all ISO type games. They have a playlist of Osiris stuff. Expanse Osiris Reborn shorts. Shorts.
It was like an...
Oh, these are just like... Go back. Oh, what else do they have? Anything?
One of the big...
The announcement trailer.
Zafar, pull up NavTech.
Just a sec. Got it.
Taki. We gonna find out about your Kopang right quick, okay?
Just want to do him justice. Stuck his neck out for us. Least we can do is...
How you doing, Novabo? What's up? Yeah, Osiris looks really good.
Get him out alive.
We've got big enough guns to make justice, all right?
Oh, Michael. To a man with a hammer, just about everything looks like a nail.
In for show. Time to say oh yeah with our hammer.
Missile range in 1 minute.
Brace yourself. We're going for a spin.
Zafar, did you get a signal?
After the large haul down this corridor, they shut down this part of the facility. Long time before our arrival.
Fine. Let's deal with those guys first.
In Yoloda. They never look up.
If it's on Game Pass, I'll check it out. I think it is. But yeah, the mag boot thing looked really cool. You can like float up to the ceiling and then shoot people upside down. That's pretty sick.
Zafar, you were right. They shut down this.
Wait!
I need backup.
Hold on, I'm coming!
I'll cover you.
Thanks.
I can't see shit from here.
The bird up high shall be thine eyes.
What the hell happened here?
Hey, buddy.
Even like the poster is somewhat like Starfield. Right here, someone looking upwards. That's in the poster for Starfield. But goddamn, this game looks really stinking good. I'm excited, but it doesn't come out for another year. Owlcat Games, right? I was already on their page. They make CRPGs. The proto molecule. What's that? I don't know what that means. Oh, that's.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's Aaron Paul who plays the main character. But I don't know why that's not coming to what the hell is this? It looks like garbage. Is this like a I want NBA Hoops remaster. That's someone's comment. Have you seen the show or read the books of The Expanse? No, it's a Blue Crystal thing on the guy. Now, I watched the first season of The Expanse, and I was good, but for whatever reason, I just, didn't keep watching it. But I do know it's a good show, and the books are, I guess, are good as well. This looks so bizarre. Like, I'm sorry, I do not dig games that... It's like suddenly the 8-bit style is not enough. Now they're going to go for, like, the fucking 2-bit style. I'm like, nah. It looks like garbage. Kind of reminds me of Commodore 64, though. I had a Commodore 64, and graphically it looks a lot like that. But this is... I need Xbox stuff right now. What else do they have? Anything else in the partner preview? I still don't understand if this is a whatever game. Stranger Than Heaven. So this has nothing to do with someone will what? Someone will buy it. Stranger Than Heaven. But this is not a Jimmy Sticks game at all. This is not a Yakuza game, though it looks exactly like one. But graphically, it looks really good. So they're having a May 7th standalone thing, which is 2 months from now, I guess. Is that Snoop Dogg? Jesus Christ, that looks like Snoop Dogg. Is he in this? Okay, it says 7 people are watching. If you are new here, say something. If you're someone in the chat that I don't know, say hello. Give it a like. Give it a sub. I'm talking about the Xbox Partner Preview. I mean, it looks a lot like whatever. I mean, it looks great. It looks fucking beautiful. Very likely the other. Break through Japan's underworld. So you're playing 1915, but it's the same character, because that's not like a long. That's long enough for someone to live. 1915, 29, 23, 51. So do you play the same character the whole time, and it's them getting like 40, 50 years old? Here he is. That's Snoop. He's definitely Snoop. That's weird. This one look cool too. The Artificial Detective. A third-person action adventure where you step into the shoes of a robot detective in a dystopian city overrun by rogue robots. Rogots? Lead your underdog team of military robodog and a human girl as you fight, hack, and outsmart deadly machines to uncover why humans are gone.
Just take care of your little freaking robo-zoo and let me do my thing. All of humanity has disappeared. Sound like the biggest missing persons case in the history of the world? Yeah, thank God I'm on the job. Artificial Detective 2846. Best detective in the world. Only detective in the world. The point is this, all right? I'm gonna solve this case. There's just one piece in the puzzle that's driving me crazy. No touching. You got your toy? These are my toys. I'm a detective, not a babysitter, all right? What the f... I got you.
It looks like you use the robot to like help you with like in combat. Is that a shot where it like zaps a robot or something to like these little AI things? I don't know what they are. They're almost like this cool. They're little triangles, and then they form into like bigger triangles and all types of different things. So that's cool. I like that. Musa. This one's the other one that look a lot like. Wait, was this the one that looked kind of like a Souls-like?
전하께 아뢰옵니다. 산천의 초목이 이미 시들어 죽었사오고 한성 안팎에는 굶어 죽은 백성의 시신이 쌓여가고 있사옵니다. 백성들이 굶주림에 미쳐 이제는 서로의 살을 뜯어먹고 있사옵니다. 살아있는 이가 죽은 이를 잡아먹고 그 죽은 이가 또다시 누군가의 식량이 되옵니다. 식인이 전염병처럼 번지고 있사온데 나라의 기둥이 무너지고 있사옵니다. 전하. 게다가 삼남 지방에는 정체를 알 수 없는 무리들이 출몰하여 고을을 불태우고 백성들과 관리들을 무참히 도륙하고 있사옵니다. 바라옵건대 전하, 부디 백성들을 구하여 주소서.
That one looks pretty cool. Alien Destroyer, yeah. This one looks cool too.
What the hell happened here? Where is everyone?
Warning. Adverse weather conditions detected. Wind speeds reaching survival threshold. Seek shelter.
Does remind a lot of Alien Isolation. Oh, sci-fi horror FPS from Rebellion. Excuse me, gross. This is Serious Sam.
Oh, man.
Looks like we're late for this one, too.
We have to stop getting snacks on the way.
Little naps aren't helping either.
I get puffy when I don't. But that's beside the point. Let's blast our way out of here before we're greater than that.
Time to get serious.
Teleport first. Think never.
Lava golems! If only I had a garden hose.
Brace yourselves. I'm about to solve everything violently. Look at that. Another end of the world situation.
That looks pretty cool. Are you playing different versions of yourself, or is it like some kind of co-op game? Action and adventure. Reality cracked, and now serious Sams from multiple universes are fighting the same war. Team up across shifting worlds, collide with alternate versions of the legend, and bring guns blazing chaos to timelines that were never supposed to meet. High adrenaline, running gun arena chaos, big battlefields, non-stop pressure, a lot of backpedaling, and perfectly timed one-liners when everyone's on fire. Shatterverse leans into Serious Sam legacy and pushes it forward with procedurally shifting runs across handcrafted arenas. Is it a co-op game or something, or what? It seems like it is, but it's not really 100% saying that. Ta. This was the other one that looked cool.
You never know what it will be. The thing that changes you forever. The danger no one else sees. Lurking in the shadows. Waiting for its prey.
Shaw took control. There's nothing here.
We have learned. We've prepared. And we won't let it happen again. A reckoning is coming.
A lot of these games seem to be coming out next year in 2027. I think Wuthering Waves was the last game that looks half interesting to me. I mean,
No matter what we say, the choice still has to be yours.
The opposite of the void. How far can memory-type resonators go before its power consumes them?
At worst, this anomaly might be tied to the power of the Thrunodian, too. It seems they're already preparing their next phase.
Even if what I choose ends up making things worse.
Even then, it'll be okay. At least we've tried our best till the end and have no regrets.
No rush. Go see it for yourself.
Someday, we'll meet again.
Cluster cannon ready.
The savior rises.
My scalpel etches your epitaph.
Straight to the stars.
Really? Go after it. I'll handle the rest.
Yeah, that one looks cool too. Looks kind of like visually a little bit like Genshin Impact, though. Not that's not a brand new design. Lots of people have that kind of design, but is it a JRPG? What exactly is it? I guess it is, but it looks like it even has a little Withering Rays. Wait, is this the same game? Play for free. Wait, is this a free-to-play game anyways? Could I play it on PlayStation, PC if I wanted to? What happens if I click download? Maybe it's a free-to-play game. I don't know if it was clear about that. I don't know. All I see is PlayStation. But I guess obviously it's on Xbox. They just had a thing. I don't know, man. I'm getting kind of tired of the like JRPGs where the women would just wear the stupidest shit, like wearing like dresses and stuff. Like that's just so not practical, guys. Like they're battling for their lives and they're wearing like a whatever register. I don't know. Oh wait, I was downloading the whole time. I don't know. I'll see what happens with that after I get off here, but I think I'm gonna wrap up the show now, anyways. After my first 2 streams dropped out thanks to my poop Wi-Fi, so then I had to hardwire it. So I gotta remember to keep hardwiring it every time I do a show, so I don't lose my connections, which was unfortunate. That was the Game Adaptations Newscast, Tgan, episode 10. That was episode 10 of Tgan Live. If you're watching this after, don't forget to drop a like, drop a share, drop a sub. Noble Bull, as always, thanks for being here. I don't know how you managed to be here pretty much every single show, but you're a rock star. That's it for me. Wrapping it up, my show, Tgan Live episode 10. Thanks for watching. Tgan out.